Hi, welcome to Mark's English Academy, the place to learn English fast. In this lesson, I'm going to teach you 4 sounds. Ch, j, sh, and zh. If you speak Spanish as your mother tongue, I want you to listen carefully in this lesson. Okay, when I make these 2 sounds, my mouth stays in the same position. So it's easy. The first one is a voiceless sound, and the second one is a voiced sound. Okay, so that's the only difference between them. Listen. Ch, j, ch, j, ch, j. Okay, so the only thing I'm doing differently is I'm adding a voice in the second sound. So when you make these sounds, I want you to put your lips into a rectangle, like this. This is a rectangle. Okay? Ch, ch. And your tongue curls down. The tip of your tongue curls down into the bottom of your mouth, and the kind of the middle of your tongue touches behind your teeth, about this far behind your teeth. Ch, ch. Okay, so curl your tongue down. So this is the front of your mouth. Here are your teeth. And curl your tongue down. And then bring your tongue up so that it's touching the roof of your mouth. Ch, ch. So what makes the sound is that you're forcing air in between your tongue and the roof of your mouth. Ch, ch. Okay, so it's quite a sharp sound. You have to push a lot of air out. Ch, ch. Now, j, with j, you don't have to push as much air out because it doesn't need to be as loud because you're using your voice. Okay, with voiceless sounds, we have to use more air to make them louder because they don't have a voice. Okay, so with J, you probably don't need to say it as loud. J, j, ch, j, ch, j. Okay, now Spanish speakers have a problem with several sounds in English, and that's because there are some sounds in Spanish that are kind of in between 2 English sounds. Okay, like for example, their sound V, or the English sound V, isn't really in Spanish. Their V is almost like a B. It's a very soft B and V. Okay, also in Thailand, people from Thailand, they say the V and the B and the P a little bit softer. But in English, those sounds are sharper and louder. Okay, so in Spanish, there's a sound that they write with 2 L's. 2 L's. And it's pronounced kind of in between the ch and the j. So their 2 L's would sound maybe like ch, ch. So I don't speak Spanish. I can speak a little bit, but I don't speak very much. So I don't know if I'm pronouncing that sound right, ch. But it's kind of in between the ch, j, and maybe the Y sound, y. Okay? But in English, these are very these are very different sounds, and in English these sounds are sharper. Okay, so you need to make them a bit louder. Ch, ch, and j, and y. I'll teach you the sound y in the next lesson. So let's practice by reading this sentence. Jerry watched Joy play the cello in a large church in Argentina. Okay, so the name Jerry, and there's also a name Cherry, a girl's name Cherry. So can you hear the difference between Jerry and Cherry? Jerry, cherry. There's a big difference, okay? And you need to practice making them into separate sounds. Ch, j, cherry, Jerry. So Jerry watched Joy play the cello in a large church in Argentina. So sometimes the sound ch, it can be written ch, tch, or just c, or there might be other ways to write it as well. In English, that's called phonics. In English phonics is crazy. I feel so sorry for people who have to learn how to read and write in English, because spelling English words is a nightmare, okay? So I'm sorry, but you can do it if you practice. Okay, so we have the sounds j, ch, j, ch, j, ch, ch, j. Okay, next I'm going to teach you the sounds sh and zh. But first, it's sponsor time. This lesson is brought to you by nobody. Instead of watching me buy lunch, you could be advertising your product or service right here. Okay, these two sounds, sh and zh, have the exact same mouth position as the last two sounds, ch and j. The only difference is that your tongue doesn't touch the roof of your mouth. It comes close, but it doesn't touch. And also, in these two sounds, your tongue doesn't move. It stays in the same place. Look. Sh, zh, sh, zh. In the last two sounds, ch, j, ch, j. Your tongue has to touch the roof of your mouth so that the air can explode past your tongue and it can explode out the front of your mouth. Ch, ch. Okay, there needs to be pressure. There's a lot of pressure behind here. Ch. In these two sounds, there's no pressure. Shh, because the air can move. The air can move freely here. Okay, so again, you stick the tip of your tongue down into the bottom of your mouth and curl the middle part of your tongue up to the roof. Shh, zh, shh, zh. Now again, the only difference between these sounds is that the first one is voiceless and the second one is voiced. Sh, zh, sh, zh. Okay, so just add a sound from your voice box and it's easy. Sh, zh. Okay, so let's read this sentence to practice these two sounds. Cheryl usually washes dishes while watching Persian television. Cheryl usually washes dishes while watching Persian television. I've never watched Persian television before. I've watched Indian TV, and I've watched Canadian. I've watched TV in lots of countries, but I've never been to Iran, the country of Iran. So I've never watched Persian television, but maybe I will sometime. If it's good, if you're from Iran and you like watching Persian television, leave a comment down there and tell me what it's like. I don't know. It's probably the same as television in any other country. I'm not sure. But okay, here we have the sounds sh. Okay, now like I said before the break, I said phonics in English is a nightmare. And here there's the CH, but this doesn't make the ch sound. It's not Cheryl, it's sh. Cheryl usually washes dishes while watching Persian television. Television. Okay. Usually we don't say the word television, we just say TV. I'm watching TV. Or in the UK, they say telly. I'm watching the telly, or something like that. Okay, if you think these four sounds ch, j, sh, and zh, if you think these are hard sounds to make, then leave a comment down there and tell me which sound you think is the hardest. And I'll see you over in the next lesson. Take care.